Hello, and welcome back to the Hawkesbury News Roundup. As always, I'm Josh, and today we'll be talking about some of the most important news from the area lately. So without further ado, let's begin. The Hillshire Council is asking the state government to work with local councils on more nuanced approaches to urban planning rather than use a one-size-fits-all approach that Mayor Peter Gangemi says can make the current housing crisis even worse. In the 2022 to 2023 financial year, over 1,500 development applications were determined in the Hills, more than any other metropolitan council in the state. As such, the Mayor and Council at large are asking for more singular strategies for the Hillshire rather than the cookie-cutter approach that could see heavy burdens placed on the area. Furthermore, the introduction of more houses to these areas without appropriate primary or high school preparations is another point of contention from Council. The Hillshire Council hopes to work with the New South Wales Government to deliver more housing for our rapidly growing area of Sydney. A recent ceremony held at the Panthers Club in North Richmond saw more than 80 rural fire service volunteers recognised for long-standing service to their communities. RFS Deputy Commissioner Peter McKechnie and Hawkesbury Superintendent Karen Hodges presented the awards to the volunteers, who between them had accumulated something like 1,900 years of service. One such volunteer was Julia Petrikas, who was recognised for nearly 70 years of service at the Tennyson Rural Fire Brigade since 1954. The Deputy Commissioner praised the work of the volunteers, citing their bravery in always answering the call to action when they are most needed. Thank you and congratulations to our volunteer firefighters. 10,000 trees have recently been planted at the Western Sydney University Hawkesbury campus, with 20,000 more to come over the next 2 years, courtesy of Greater Sydney Landcare. The planting, which is part of GSL's wider Creating Canopies project, is looking to transform the empty paddocks and farmlands of the campus into green spaces that will provide a restored environment for animals, natural cooling, and better green space for people. The Hawkesbury City Council LGA is estimated to only have 20 to 30% canopy cover despite Hawkesbury's high amount of natural environment, but its big open spaces are ideal to create more canopy for both wildlife and residents. Keep an eye out for more tree planting events in the Hawkesbury during 2024 from Greater Sydney Landcare. The Australian Fire Authorities Council released their seasonal bushfire outlook report on Thursday 30th of November, urging residents to prepare for a bushfire season looking to be very dangerous. Most of Australia's east coast has been given warning due to current waves of drought, rainfall evaporation, and large areas being ripe for terrible fire conditions. AFAC CEO Rob Webb stressed that residents, no matter where they live or work, have to be prepared going into this summer. For the Hills and Hawkesbury, which both have significant rural populations, it's incredibly important for us to get ready in case disaster strikes. Get in contact with your local RFS to ensure you're prepared as temperatures continue to soar over the coming weeks. The Hawkesbury Regional Museum and Regional Gallery both won awards at the recently held 2023 Imagine Awards that were on November 29th. The museum received the Small Organisation Engagement Programs Award for its Bungadai Nawi Making a Canoe community project, which was a collaboration between the museum, the Darug community, and the Brawongal Environmental Education Centre. Meanwhile, the gallery won the Small Gallery Exhibitions Project Award for its Yurubin exhibition that ran from October 2022 to February 2023. It's the first award for the Regional Gallery, while it's the third for the museum, which had previously won awards in 2011 and 2015 at Imagine. These two awards are a terrific achievement for our local community. Now, let's go over some upcoming local events. Grove Square Shopping Centre is hosting 2 free Christmas craft workshops for kids these holidays. The first is on December 9th, where you can make your own star ornament, while the second is on December 16th, where kids will be able to make their own reindeer or Santa finger puppet. Both events run from 11 AM to 2 PM and don't require bookings. Head to Kurrajong Memorial Park on Saturday, December 9th for carols by candlelight, with free activities for kids, face painting, games, and other live entertainment before the carols. The event starts at 5:30 PM, while the carols kick off at 7:30 PM. There are also carols happening in the Hills on Sunday, December 10th. Head to the Centre in Dural at 10 AM for a carol service, followed by a free sausage sizzle. Similarly, that night, carols by candlelight are happening at Glenhaven Oval from 4 till 9 PM, and it's another great opportunity to get into the Christmas spirit. Later, on Friday, December 15th, the Sydney Hills Youth Orchestra will be playing a Christmas concert at Baulkham Hills High School, playing a number of classical tunes from the likes of Mozart and Beethoven. Running from 7:30 PM till 9:30 PM, it's set to be another great show from the Youth Orchestra. And that does it for this week's News Roundup. Have a great week, and we'll see you next time. This is Josh, signing off.